The Richmond Tigers, 51 points, 7 goals, 9 to the St Kilda Football Club, 99 points, 15 goals, 9. St Kilda, they beat us by 48 points. Welcome back to round 22, the Richmond recap, Richmond review, whatever you want to fucking call it. Now, unfortunately for my club, we lost again. And I'm not going to lie to you. I actually thought we were going to win this game. And there was a period in that third quarter where I thought we would. I thought late in that second quarter we had a couple goals. Third quarter we kicked that first goal, and I thought that would be the point where we would march on. And we looked exciting. We were matching them. And, Daniel Rioli was tearing them to bits. Bolton was looking good. And then St. said, suck my filthy nuts. And they kicked the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9 goals. The final 9 goals of the match, 8 of them belong to St Kilda. And once again, that's a reflection of our inexperience. That's a reflection of our fitness. And overall, it's just a reflection on our team right now because it's just not looking good. At all. St Kilda, they proved the better team. They've been in the better form. And the only positive for us is we had no injuries. Well, at least at the time of recording, nothing's come out. We might have had one by now that came out of the match. But they were obviously better St Kilda. They were just better. And yeah, I can't really complain that much. Yeah, I thought the defensive turnovers we had were bad. Once again, it's our skills that kill us. It's the same in the Dimmer Hardwick era, which is Richmond just kill Richmond, and it's our skills. It's our kicking, it's our decision making, it's the basics that we can't do. We can't handball, we can't hit a target, and we're the king of turnovers, which is not what you want to be in the AFL. And that's the only stat we're good at, which is what you want to be bad or we're high at. If that makes sense. Woo, fucking hell. I thought the ruck battle was interesting. I thought Royal Marshall was better, and he's probably been better this season. That last term we gave up quite clearly, which is disappointing because I still thought we had something in the tank, but clearly not. And yeah, we couldn't match the height of St Kilda. We couldn't match the quality of them. We couldn't even beat the other Dow. Thompson Dow losing a fucking Paddy Dow. I thought Ralph Smith had a good game. I was pretty excited with him. Obviously, Rioli was our BOG and he won the award, and he was. Once again, our mids of Hopper and Taranto I thought were impressive. Banks looked good. Noah Bolton looked good. Jacob Brewer looked good. Bolton was shocking, and then he kicked a few goals, to be honest. And then Caleb Smith came on. Let's talk about some of the individual players as well. First and foremost, let's give an absolute round of applause to Daniel Rioli. 36 touches, and he had the 689 metres gained. He was definitely, by some stretch, our BOG. James Trezise, looked impressive. He seems to be coming along pretty well. The obvious ones are Short, Vloston, Prestia. They were still decent. Mansell had a little bit of an off game. I think Graham's clocked out. Graham's given up. Broad's just signed the contract, thank fuck. Thompson Dow looked... Kazitsky once again looked... Shea Bolton... 11 touches is not good enough. Jesus Christ. And Ralph Smith and Jacob Bower kicked 2 goals, but each had 5 and 7 possessions respectively. And then it was Samson Ryan who got subbed out, and I thought he looked hopeless. And Seth Campbell didn't do all too much either. So I think these young players, which we fixate on, are playing well and they're improving, but they just can't string together performances because they're young, which makes sense. So, for example, there's been weeks where Seth Campbell has looked fantastic against Collingwood, for example, and then he plays against St Kilda and he disappears. But I'm hoping, and I am under the impression as I clean my glasses, that gulf in performance from week to week, the sort of BOG one week and then disappearing the next, that's a reflection of our young players, and that will slowly phase out of their game once experience comes into play. Make sure that's on. Yes, it is. Team stats. We'll finish off with team stats. Here, they dominated disposals. They won inside 50s by 8. They were more clean with a 2.7% higher disposal efficiency, including a over 10% increase. Well, they had 10% more disposal efficiency inside 50. Free kicks 9-20, St Kilda's way, no shock there. Now, the midfield battle, which I talk about every week, which we're winning. We drew clearances 28 all, which is great. We only lost contested possessions by 5, which is also great. I've got a sneeze coming. We had more turnovers, only by 3 somehow. I don't know how. Once again, it's the tools that kill us. Every week, the mark discrepancy and the tackle discrepancy, but the marks here, they're 144 marks to our 96 marks, which is just not great. And they beat us in tackles again. Here's a stat you won't want to hear as a Richmond fan. We had 27 tackles to their 34. 27 is shockingly low. Our average is 50. Now, their average is 60, and they only got 34. It was a very not tackling game, whatever you want to call that. But the point is, we still lost tackles by 7. We still lost tackles by 7. So it's just not good enough. And I want to see Adamuse find the answers to the tackle problem. We have tacklers. Hopper, Taranto, Baker, they're great tacklers. Jack Graham's been known to be a good tackler. We have the tackling talent, but clearly not good enough. In terms of the rest, let's talk about the ladder really quick. We are in 18th place. We are 4.2% away from 17th North and a win, obviously. And then next week, we have got arguably the biggest fixture of all mankind. Oh, wait, no, that's actually round 24. Next week, I thought we had Gold Coast. We have Hawthorn next week. At the G, and Hawthorn, the form they're in, this could be 100 plus. And I'm pretty worried. I'm pretty worried with the Hawthorn Football Club because the form they're in now is quite scary. That's the round. 2 more games left. 2 more.